Hello YouTube and the internet. Horus the Owl. Now before we get into this video, let me state that I suck immensely as a shield op, so a controlled environment like Terrorist Hunt Classic on Lone Wolf was my only recourse for this. This video will be my personal take on shield operators and how to potentially get better with them. Remember, I suck, but that does not mean I can't give my 2 cents. First we will discuss Montana, I mean Monty Python, I mean Montenegro, I mean Montag, and how he isn't really a kill-oriented operator. Let me go out on a quick tangent and say that any operator can be kill-oriented if you are a total beast with them. This is more for those who look at Monty and think, the fuck does this guy even do? To explain his personal fucking superpower. While holding down the gadget button, R1 for PS4 users like me. He holsters his sidearm and deploys bulletproof panels to protect his feet as well as his near peripherals and just about the top of his head. This makes your full front at about 45 degrees from either side of your server side model completely immune to damage. Full benefits come from cowering in a corner while the defenders try to knife around your sides or get the wall behind you with explosives for splash damage. Real Monty pros can corner camp and flick the shield to block nitro cells before returning to the standing turtle position and having an awkward staring contest with frustrated defenders. Monty's ability is really only useful otherwise if you don't have any drones to use to scout rooms and such. Pop open the tower shield and poke your head in to see who bites. Now unless I'm some sort of stupid or something, I don't believe you can leave while using the ability. Not like it would be a huge deal, but just in case, the more you know. Monty has only 2 primary methods of ranged attack, his P9 semi-automatic pistol and his LFP 586 Magnum. Personally, it doesn't seem to make a ginormous difference which one you take, but the LFP has some bomb-ass damage, while the P9 has a fat clip size, so in a way it comes down to DPS versus how often you will need to reload. But that itself presents another issue if you spam the trigger like you're having a seizure, as either gun will be empty in a similar time frame, causing constant reloads as well as wasting tons of ammo. Long story short, the P9 can be a better tool for suppressive fire, while the Magnum is for those who live for the headshot. As for Monty's equipment, he can either have flash grenades or smoke grenades. Overall, smokes seem to be great and consistent when you want to move without using your gadget, which makes you sort of slow walk by the way, but smokes allow you to conceal yourself on room entry and maybe hide in a corner before they even know you're there. Well, they will definitely hear your fat ass stomping with your 3 armor, but they won't be able to pin you down as easily as you make your move. On the other hand, flash grenades are proven to be highly inconsistent with actually blinding the right target, or anyone at all really. You might end up flashing your team or yourself, and that is just a bad day wrapped in all of the tinnitus. Recapping, your gadget protects your front while standing, and can be used as a distraction, or as an annoying bullshit deflector, but also makes you walk like there's gum on your shoe. That is still kind of sticky. The sidearms are trial and error foremost, and the smoke grenade will likely make you Glaz's best friend. On to Blitz. Blitz is German for lightning. This is fairly appropriate as Blitz will scare the shit out of you with sudden flashes of light before trying to gun you down with that GSG-9P shooter. Blitz's superpower is a flash bulb on his shield that acts almost identical to the flashbang grenade, except it actually blinds enemies as well as your team instead of just popping pathetically and doing jack shit. Fortunately, it does not blind Blitz himself as it only flashes directly in front of him. However, this does not mean you are immune to being accidentally flashed by your teammates, so be aware of anyone with potato grenade aim. His shield does not cover anything extra like Monty's, but it does have a more beneficial quirk in that it directly affects the players standing in front of him. Aside from the flash bug, the shield acts the same as a riot shield would, blocking bullshit from in front, or your back, if you go full ninja pistol turtle that is. Also remember that your shield is less curved at the sides. This means your usual 45 degrees is cut down to like 20, and you'll have to play more aggressively to scare the enemy into a mistake before they can pick you off with your exposed ass and elbows. Blitz has arguably the smallest inventory of any operator, as he gets a shield and the P12 sidearm. That's it. Aside from his equipment, this chucklefuck does not get any additional options for weaponry, so he's a bit of an acquired taste for most. His pistol seems to shoot airsoft pellets, so maybe aim for the defender's eyes and hope for the best, unless it's SAS, or like someone with a mask or glasses, because then you're really fucked. But for real, just flash the enemy into panicking, and maybe causing a seizure for those idiots who have epilepsy, but still play these games, then ADS and go for the head before the flash wears off. Also very important, while the enemy is blinder than Stevie Wonder, if you can manage to avoid their panicked weapon spray and melee, go for the shield bump instead of your pistol as it saves a bit more time, and can be marginally safer. For Blitz's equipment, he gets breaching charges or smoke grenades. This gives you a better range of decision making, but only just, as you can normally rely on teammates to carry something to make a hole in walls for you, so it's still a good idea to take smokes for concealed movement or just to aid glass. Again we'll recap. Blitz's shield can turn those in front of it into literal deer in headlights. His pistol can be spammed for suppressive fire, but for kills you should flash first to gain time to aim. But you should really consider flashing then rushing for a shield bump to spare yourself a reload. His breaching charges should be shelved in favor of smokes mostly. As for shield recruit and fuse, I don't find them to be necessary with plain Jane shields, but I'll give a basic idea for strategy. Recruit should take smokes if possible, grenades as well for swift distractions, or for safer kills, and the sidearm should have the most balance between DPS and clip size. Fuse on the other hand should consider his breaching charges for walls, and though it will take a bit of practice and timing, set up a cluster charge ahead of time, then get in place at a different wall entirely, pop the cluster charge, and wait for about the third grenade to pop, before blowing your breach charge, and sweeping the room while ADSing. Be wary of how close you are to your grenades however, as you wouldn't want to fly in for a Rambo-esque attack then blow yourself up like an idiot before even finding someone to shoot at. This will conclude my shitty tutorial on shield operators for Rainbow Six Siege. Thanks for watching mates. Hoot, hoot, motherfuckers.